Hi, Charles Stier here for CherryValleyMusic.com, and we're talking about guitar fundamentals. Today's lesson is called Pick Control Part 1, and it's a dangerous lesson because if I took this pick, threw it, hit a guitarist anywhere in the world, they would give you a different answer than I'm going to give you right now, because the business about the pick is extremely individual, and it also has a lot to do with where you are in the development of your guitar playing. But I will just going to give you some general views about the pick. The first thing about the pick is how to hold the pick. Let's take a look. Here's your first finger on your right hand. The pick is right there, laid right there, sort of like a skag on a surfboard, and the thumb catches it right there. So your right hand is looking like this. And for the right hand, the pick lays right there, about halfway down on the first joint, and the thumb comes down like that to hold it. Let's look at that again. Right hand joint, the pick about like that, the thumb like that, so then you can turn it. It looks a little bit like the skag of a surfboard. You can turn it and go back and forth this way. The next big question is which pick. Picks come in all different sizes and shapes, thicknesses, colors, contours. They have grips, they don't have grips. I know this one fellow, and I am telling the truth, who says that the best pick is only made from a particular kind of turtle, a real turtle in California, and it's got to be a female turtle. That's great. I know another guy who's got a vampire pick, and that's the only pick that he will use. Some people use quarters, some people use credit cards, some people use, I don't know what everyone does. But anyway, here's a general truism that we can say about all picks. Picks come from very thin to very hard. The harder the pick, the more definite the strike will be, and either the more strident or the more specific the sound will be. This pick is a hard pick, and let's listen to the sound. When I'm strumming right here over the sweet spot in the guitar, right here at this edge of the tone hole, at the end of the fretboard, it sounds like that. But with a hard pick, I can get all sorts of different sounds too. I can strike the strings flatter in the same place, get more of a silvery sound, or maybe when I'm accompanying somebody, I can come up higher, get a different sound here. Now listen as we go back. So where we pick on the strings in relationship to the sound hole and to the bridge is also incredibly flexible and gives you an enormous range of aesthetic combinations. So that's the sound of a heavy pick. A medium pick, same shape. Of course, gives a lighter sound. You get yourself to a thin pick, to my ear starts to sound kind of thin and nasty, a little bit like a washboard. Get rid of that pick. Here's another crazy, weird plastic pick that someone gave me years ago. Well, that certainly sounds dull and nasty. And the last pick, this is a pick that I use when I'm playing jazz guitar. It's a jazz guitar shape. You're able to hold it tighter in the hand. It's a very thick pick, and for that, it's for folk or acoustic guitar, it's not really that appropriate. It's a little too hard, but on jazz guitar, it allows very fast and very precise picking action. Okay, so that's it for shapes of picks, sizes of picks, thicknesses of picks, and where to strum on the strings. The last part of this lesson is what we call braced picking or strumming versus free strumming. And what we mean by that is the eternal question about whether any fingers should be braced against the guitar body or against this pick guard, or whether the hand should be in free motion. And the answer is nobody knows. It's really dependent upon you. I know great players who, yes, always have a finger or two down, guiding themselves playing. I know other great players who the hand is free. This is true for strumming or for picking chords. The real answer is what we want to develop is a freedom in the left hand so that you can technically produce whatever it is you're trying to play. So brace picking, free picking, you decide, but whatever the case, let your taste and clarity of sound be your guide. So that's it for Pick Control Part 1 at cherryvalleymusic.com. I'm Charles Stier. See you next time.